Hey there guys, it's Richard from Ghost Hunter Gaming, and let me talk to you about Disintegration. Now, Disintegration, brand new game coming out from V1 Interactive, a new development studio founded by the co-creator of Halo, a game franchise that I already fucking love, in case you can tell from some of my past videos, and is being published by Take-Two Interactive. I get the feeling you guys are probably wondering to yourselves, what is Disintegration? I'll tell you what Disintegration is. Disintegration is a new first-person shooter that has elements of strategy with, well, flying bikes. Yeah, flying bikes. That's pretty fucking rad. So, what do you do in Disintegration? I'll tell you what you do in Disintegration. You play the multiplayer. You fucking fight. You win. Or try to win. Like I failed to do here. But, anyway, so, I'm going to explain my madness. I took part in the final few minutes of the technical beta that they had going on until, at the time of recording this voiceover, 14 minutes ago. Because it's 30 minutes past 12 on the 2nd of February 2020. So, I also have a bit of a cold, so that's why I sound a bit nasally, and why I also have a few coughing fits in this one. So, anyway, Disintegration. My verdict on the game, from what I played, I fucking love it. Can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait to do content for you guys on this game, because I plan on doing so. I plan on getting this game when it comes out. Not just because it's made by the guy who helped come up with one of my favorite game franchises, but because I just love the game. I love the game. It's making me cough. Anyway, so, aspects I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about gameplay. I'm going to talk about art style. I'm going to talk about my critiques. So, first off, gameplay. Gameplay, fucking phenomenal. So you fly on a grab bike throughout the map, and you got these 3 AI companions that follow you around, all acting like your entourage. So you fly around, firing everything you got at your enemy, and they're on the ground helping you out, and most of the time, in my case, fucking dying. Just like, yeah. So, but each of them have special abilities that they can use on your enemy's entourage, so that way your enemy's entourage can't help your enemy. So you take out your enemy's entourage with your entourage, and then you take out your enemy with you and your entourage. I'm saying entourage a lot, but you get what I mean. You use your AI companions to help blast your enemies out the sky. Now then, what game modes are you going to be playing in multiplayer? I don't know all of them. I've only played 2. Zone control, outside the zone control or zone domination, and retrieval. Retrieval is the game mode that you are seeing now. You will see some zone domination gameplay in a few minutes. Now, retrieval, capture 1 or 2 cores, take it to a drop-off point, score the point, win the game. Out of 2 rounds. Or 3. But, as you can see, I don't really know how it works, but I just got off playing the game, and I'm still fucking stoked. So, so this review is just going to be quite a bit scatterbrained. but that's okay, because it helps to show that I really like the game, because I'm struggling to try and formulate opinions so shortly after playing it. That's the sign. That is part of the sign that shows that the game is so fucking good, because when you can't think of things to say about it so in such a short time after you played it. But I will do my best. So retrieval, you grab a core, you take it to the drop-off point, you score a point. Simple enough. You got 2 rounds. For team that scores the most points win. And I assume that if you are 1-1, it'll go into a third round of overtime. It'll go into a third round of sudden death. Pretty simple and straightforward. So zone domination, it's just your basic domination mode. So 3 points on the map, capture as many as possible, fill up the bar, win. Simple as. Don't really need to explain it, because if you play Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo, you know what I mean. But what I will talk about is more of the gameplay. I do have some critiques in regards to the gameplay, but I will cover those in the critiques segment. Next up, art style. The art style is fucking beautiful. It looks like a combination of Destiny and Titanfall, because you got that heavy dystopian look that Destiny has with its landscape, but you also have that kind of cartoonish looking pop, or that comic looking pop that Titanfall has. You know, that subtle pop of color that Titanfall has, that Destiny kind of doesn't, but you know what I mean. It looks like someone took the 2 art styles and smashed them together, and now you got Disintegration. And here's the thing: one of my critiques definitely is not that you can't make out what's supposed to be what, because you can easily make out what's supposed to be a storage container, a tree, a building, rubble, you name it. You can instantly tell, okay, that's what that's supposed to be. It's good shit. And as you can see, you've also got a variety of different maps, so it's not just the same map over and over again. And also, I get the feeling there will be more maps in the full game when it eventually comes out, but so far, V1 Interactive, you did good. Please do more good, because I really want to see what you guys can do. Really, really, really want to see what you can do. Now then, criticisms, because you can't talk good points without also expressing some bad stuff. And unfortunately, Disintegration is not a perfect game. It's close, but not perfect. Now you're probably wondering, what are my critiques? Well, I've got one which is more minor, player based, and one that's more, this is probably something that could be put in to make life a bit easier. So I'll start off with the minor one. The minor one is that you sorry about that. Anyway, minor one is, after playing games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, all these ones, you kind of just get used to just seeing an enemy, focusing on that enemy, and done. Now, in Disintegration, you've got the enemy in front of you, but you've also got his buddies underneath you, shooting up at you as well. So you got to just try and work out, do I focus on him? Do I focus on his buddies? Do I get my guys to focus on him, and while I deal with his buddies, or do I get my buddies to deal with his buddies while I focus on him? You see what I mean? It can get a little bit, it can get a little bit frazzling. That's not a complaint with the game, that's more a complaint with the player. So guys at V1, you don't really need to change it, but you know, it's just something that players kind of have to get used to. Other thing, I already have a least favorite weapon in the game, the javelin launcher from the gang known as the Kingsguard. Now, the Kingsguard actually look really cool because they are based, obviously, as the name would imply, on knights. However, the javelin launcher that they have fucking sucks. It's this It's one of these hold to fire weapons. Well, basically, it's like a crossbow. However, it connects with a problem that I kind of have with the game that I would like to see rectified before the game comes out, which is the lack of a hit marker. You know, basically, you shoot an enemy, little X comes up to show you've hit them. The game doesn't have that. But other than that, I enjoyed Disintegration. Really can't wait for it to come out, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So look forward to Disintegration content when it comes out. And this has been Ghost Hunter Gaming. Have a nice day.